Motorcycle and technology enthusiasts, Kawasaki has just unveiled something wild, the Corleo. A futuristic four-legged machine that runs like a beast, looks like something out of a science fiction movie, and runs on hydrogen fuel. Sounds innovative, right? Well, here's the storyline. Just 3 months before Kawasaki's big announcement, a Chinese robotics company called Unitree unveiled the Unitree B2-W, a four-legged robot that is not only real, but also already for sale. So the question is, did Kawasaki just invent the future, or are they playing catch-up? So here's the explanation. The Kawasaki Corleo is not a motorcycle. It's also not a pet robot. It is a rideable robot designed to be controlled by your body movements and handlebars, just like riding a piggyback. The Unitree is powered by a 150 cubic centimeter hydrogen engine, which then drives electric motors in the legs. On the other hand, the B2W of the Unitree is a pure robot. There is no rider's seat, no handlebars. But it's real, it works, and it's built to haul cargo, climb stairs, and survive outdoors. Think of it like a robotic donkey with an AI brain. Alright, let's talk about the specifications of these two machines. This is where things get real. Let's start with the Corleo from Kawasaki. Behind its biomechanical appearance, the bike runs on an unusual fuel, hydrogen. Yes, not your average gas or electric engine. It uses a 150 cubic centimeter hydrogen-powered engine, which then sends power to the electric motors on each leg. That means it's clean, quiet, and very futuristic. The energy from the hydrogen doesn't push the wheels, it walks. Literally. Now, moving on to the Unitree, the B2W. This thing? 100% electric. No engine, no gas. Just 2 battery packs that produce a total output of 58 volts, giving it enough power to run up to 70 kilometers on a single charge. That's almost a full day of robot climbing. However, how fast are they? Well, Kawasaki hasn't given an exact figure for Corleo's top speed, probably because it's still a concept. But B2W? It's already up to 15 kilometers per hour, or about 9 miles per hour. That's not very fast, but for something that uses mechanical legs, not bad at all. And this is where the difference starts to show. The B2W can carry up to 120 kilograms when standing still, which is about 265 pounds. And when running, it can still handle 40 kilograms of cargo, enough for a full complement of tools, equipment, or field gear. So, what about the payload capacity of the Corleo? That's still a secret. But since it is rideable, we can assume that it can carry at least a rider and some gear, probably 80 to 100 kilograms. However, without exact numbers, we can only guess. Then there is the terrain. The B2W can climb stairs up to 40 centimeters, climb 45-degree inclines, and even operate in the rain thanks to IP67 waterproofing. That's military-grade toughness. Whether it's snow, gravel, mud, it keeps going. The Corleo, on the other hand, is all about mobility with stability. Its rubber toe-like nails flex and grip as it walks, almost like a robotic deer. It has been shown walking through rocky paths and forest floors, giving it a completely different vibe, more biological, more natural, like part of the landscape. And in terms of brain power, the B2W runs on a combination of Intel and NVIDIA Jetson Auron processors, making it quite smart. For autonomous movement, that means it can make decisions on the go, change routes, and even avoid obstacles, all without human input. Corleo? It's not autonomous, you drive it. Corleo uses body-sensing handlebars and even projects a digital path on the ground so you know where you're going. It's like combining horseback riding with Tron. So here it is. Corleo is a taser. The design? Crazy. It bends, leans, walks like a living thing. It even mimics the way a hoop interacts with the ground. It looks like something you'd see in a Hollywood mech battle. But it's still a concept. A prototype. Kawasaki calls it the Vision 4, a 1950s vehicle. That's 25 years from now. Not for sale, not tested in the wild, and definitely not ready for production. Meanwhile, the Unitree B2-W is already in the hands of developers, researchers, and military applications. It's being tested in the field. It's programmable. It's running literally. Now here comes the interesting part. Unitree showcased the B2-W in January 2025, and Kawasaki launched the Corleo in April 2025. Was it inspiration? Coincidence? Or just too close for comfort? And get this, Unitree is already working on the B3W with faster legs, smarter AI, and improved terrain handling. So while we love Kawasaki's creative ideas, the truth is, Unitree is already running circles around the competition. The Corleo was a dream. The B2-W is a reality. One is an artistic look into the future of mobility. The other is already transporting equipment through difficult terrain today. So, who are the real game changers? It's up to you to decide.